Hi, it's your Star Goddess. So I had a video request from someone. They asked me how to make hot foot powder because they need hot foot powder. And if y'all don't know what it's a tongue twister. If y'all don't know what hot foot powder is, this is what it is. It is supposed to do all sorts of things. For example, if you want someone to leave you alone and they're like always around you, you sprinkle this in their footsteps, like where they walk, their path that they walk on frequently. You sprinkle some of this on there. If you want to protect your home from negative energy, you know, people you don't want to visit, like other people doing spells on you and stuff like that, or anybody trying to trespass on your property. If you want to keep like burglars and robbers away, you sprinkle hot foot powder on the perimeter of your property, like around your house. You also can sprinkle this like if you don't want someone to bother you, and after they leave your house, you sprinkle hot foot powder behind them and on their way out the door. And you know, this just gets rid of people and negative energies. So I'm going to teach y'all how to make this. I made this a while back. This has lasted me about a year. As you see, I haven't had to use it much, but it was full, so I did use it on a few folks and it worked, let me tell you. Okay, so I have my book of shadows, and I have my ingredients and all that good stuff to make the hot foot powder in here. It's really easy. You can go to the grocery store and get all the ingredients. Okay, so you're going to need a half a cup of cayenne pepper. And you can buy it in bulk. They sell those big seasonings, but you're gonna need a half a cup because you're gonna want to make a jar, okay? Because if you're gonna sprinkle this around your house, you need a lot. Then you're gonna need half a cup of sea salt, and it has to be sea salt. They sell sea salt now. You can buy it anywhere, so it's not very hard to find. And then half a cup of black pepper. So you're gonna have to buy a thing of pepper and just probably put most of it in there, okay? They sell it at the Dollar Tree, the dollar store, 99 cents only store. So y'all can get all this in the dollar, you know, for a few dollars, okay? And then you just need a jar to put it in and a mixing bowl. So first, you're gonna put the cayenne pepper in your bowl or your jar. The cayenne goes in first. And you're going to charge the cayenne pepper with your intentions. Like, okay, this is to get rid of negativity, negative people that I don't want. Get out of here. You know, you can say whatever you need to say. You can put your intention into it. You know, hold your hand over the jar with the cayenne pepper in it and put your intention into that pepper. And then next, you're going to add the sea salt. Okay? And you're also, this is like for purification, to dispel negative energy. You're going to put all your intentions in as you put the sea salt in as well. And then last, you're going to put in your black pepper. And again, you're going to put intention into that black pepper as you're adding it into the mix, okay? Now, some people do this differently. This is how I do it. So I'm just going to share how I do it. I take a wooden spoon. It doesn't have to be wooden, but this is just what I do. I take a wooden spoon and I stir the mix up counterclockwise 3 times, putting my intention into this. Like this hot foot powder is to get rid of unwanted people, unwanted issues, unwanted energies, and I just stir 3 times. And then I stop. And then I stir again 3 times, putting the intention back into it. And then I stop. And then I stir it 3 more times. And then that's it. It should be mixed by then, okay? Then I charge my jar, the jar that you're going to put it in. See how it has the red top? I made sure it had a red top on purpose. I charge my jar with intentions because glass holds intention as well. So this is going to be like supercharged. So you're going to charge your glass jar with the intentions before you add your hot foot powder in it to store. And of course I labeled it So you can add some in a little jar and keep it in your purse, a Tupperware thingy, a paper bag, a plastic baggie or whatever. 'Cause some people take it with them in their purse, you know. Okay, so that's how you make hot foot powder. It's very simple. I know everybody's always talking about it and people think, oh my god, what's hot foot powder? It sounds complicated. Some people actually add sulfur to this as well. And if you can find it, that's fine. I know they sell it at a lot of the Hispanic or Latina grocery stores, so you can find it there, or witchy stores, they have it. But I just use the 3 ingredients. This is the most common, and this is what I use. Now, there's this will make you sneeze, so be careful because you'll be sneezing all over the place. And let me tell y'all a story. So there was some issues, and people were really bothering me, like seriously bothering me, and it had escalated so much that, you know, I just didn't want them in my life anymore. And so I actually did a spell, and then I used hot foot powder as well on top of that spell, and I never heard from them again. They actually moved out of the state. So this stuff works as well if you combine it with spell work. You know, you can put this in candles, you can do all kind of stuff, you know, with hot foot powder. If you go on Google and just Google hot foot powder, there are countless websites, there are countless blogs on how to use it, what other people use it for, different methods of making it, and different ingredients that some people add to theirs. This is just how I choose to make it, and it has worked for me so far. I have not had to use this in a long time, and I'm happy about that. I don't like using this on people because, you know, that means I'm around negative people or negative situations. So it's a good thing when you don't have to use it. But if you got that coworker that gets on your nerves and you need to sprinkle something, sprinkle it around her desk, sprinkle it in her office where she walks to and from or whatever. That's how you resolve your issue. And I know a lot of people, you know, they don't like to do this type of magic or whatever, but I think it's more of a preventative, to have things not escalate to a worse point. And also it gets rid of negativity, and it also gives your intention to not want to be somewhere. Like, I told someone that if you have like visitors in your house and you want them to leave quick, and they're staying for like who knows how long, you sprinkle this under their bed so they can hurry up and leave. You sprinkle this all in their room, on their sheets, like under the mattress, and get this all over the place, and they will not want to stay. First of all, they're probably going to be sneezing. The intentions you have in there are charged, so they're going to start feeling negative about where they are. They're not going to feel good. They're going to want to get up and leave because that intention is vibrating in that room with, you know, these ingredients. So yes, hot foot powder, people, in a second. I do. And it doesn't have to be someone you hate. It could be just someone who's bothering you at the moment. Like if a family member is bothering you, but you love them, you can hot foot powder them to leave you alone for a little while. And you're like, you know what? I need some space. Sprinkle, 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 and they'll go to their room and won't come out for the rest of the evening. Or, you know, they'll leave you alone about whatever they were bothering you about. I've had to sprinkle a few people in my family before, and it worked. So I know a lot of people are going to come on and say, well, why would you do that against people in your family? Because y'all don't know people. Some people's families, you know, are worse than their own worst enemy. So you can't just say, you know, you shouldn't do that, because y'all don't know. There's some family members that you wish weren't family members. So sometimes you got to hot foot them too. Okay. And if y'all don't like working with like stuff like this and y'all are more into oils, I want to recommend this book. Okay, this book is good. I like it. If you're into hoodoo, if you're into oils and buying hoodoo oils or making your own oils, there's a few things you can make, but most of this stuff is like hoodoo oils that you can buy from like online or like Santeria shops or hoodoo shops. So this is called Helping Yourself with Magical Oils A through Z, and it's by Maria Solomon. And like you can go to a Botanica and get most of these oils and work with them. If you don't have time to sit here and make your own stuff and you just need something quick to grab and go, you know, just throw in your purse or whatever, these are a good alternative to making your own. So I recommend that. Also, like if you have all these different ingredients and spells and you know, oils that you use, you know, you should write down what you use them for in your book of shadows if you have one, so that like you can remember, and next time you have the same problem you can go back and refer to, oh, this is what I did to solve this problem, oh, this is what I did, you know, this is you know, blah 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 blah. And I haven't shown y'all my book of shadows in a long time. I haven't been working in it for a while because I've been super busy. The last time I worked in it was actually the blue moon. September 27th, the Tetrad blue moon. This is the last time I wrote in it, so I gotta get back to work, y'all. Anyway, it's almost full. I'm gonna have to get another one. So thank you guys so much for watching. If y'all have any questions about the hot foot powder, remember there are countless websites online that will tell you exactly how to use it, when to use it, how to make it, and all that good stuff. So Google is your friend, because I've been super busy and sometimes I'm not able to respond back to the comments when you ask me like a question like that, and those type of questions can be easily Googled. Or if someone sees a question in the comments and I haven't gotten back to them and you know the answer, could you all please help me out and just like answer, you know, the simple question. If you know, like there's lots of other witches out there that know the answer to stuff, just go ahead and answer that person if you just see them hanging. Thank you, I would appreciate it. Because sometimes sometimes I don't even get the notification until like 2 days later, because I have 3 channels and I'm like, okay, well, I don't have time to sit here and answer that. Y'all know I got kids and stuff, so I will try to answer back as much as I can, and I'll try to put my email and all my video description bars, so that if y'all do like want a reading or something, that y'all know how to get in contact with me. Also, if you go to my main channel page, I have a Facebook link that you can like friend me or follow me on Facebook and message me there as well. I don't really respond to the messages in like YouTube or in the discussion part, because I seldom check it. I check my Facebook or my email, or sometimes I will respond to the comments if I do have the time. So thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all later. If y'all like this look and y'all want to check it out, how I got this look, subscribe to my beauty channel as well. I will also link that in the down bar, so you can become a subscriber over there as well. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye.